Playboi Carti. I'm not really impressed, to be completely honest. His ad-libs are so redundant and repeated
again and again and again and again.
I think this is where my curiosity is going to end, right here on this self-titled project.
Die Lit. In a way, Die Lit, while not a perfect record, it is a reminder of the power of simplicity. While what Carti is doing here is incredibly simple, from a technical standpoint, it's probably incredibly easy to just write off entirely, but there is an especially intoxicating, catchy, and almost mind-altering quality to the simplicity of some of these tracks that I just can't get enough of. I'm feeling a light to decent 7. Whole lotta red. Blah! There are tracks that reinforce more of a vampire or a goth vibe. There are tracks that reinforce more of a Die Lit 2.0 vibe, or maybe even a Die Lit 000.1 vibe. There is some extremely safe, bland production on this thing that bores me to death. Meanwhile, the more experimental mixes only slap some of the times. I wouldn't be surprised if this record created an almost 808s and Heartbreak type moment, where, yeah, it's not a perfect LP, but the highlights are so bold and are so creative, they'll most likely be adopted by those who end up appreciating this record more for its ideas than its execution. There is always the chance for Playboi Carti himself to expound upon these themes on a future record, which hopefully ends up coming out sooner rather than later. Feeling a decent 2 strong 5.
5 years later.
Music.
Swamp Izzo!
We are not talking about Utopia or DS2 or Jeffrey levels of focus here. Like, if anything, we're more in like that Dawn to 2 ballpark. Honestly, I don't think any guest on this record brings a particularly great feature performance. Much of this record is unfocused, is sloppy, is inconsistent, rushed, thrown together, messily pieced together. Yeah, Carti really managed to give us an album on this one that makes a record as bloated and as all over the place as Whole Lotta Red sound like it actually really truly had a point to it. I swear, there are some highlights on this record. I'm feeling a strong 3 to a light 4.